unique work. That is working and it's working. Pen is working. Hello, folks. Pen is working. Pen is working. York. I just realized I have not touched Microsoft Flight Sim in quite a bit. Kind of feel not so great about that. But now this is the funny bit. Like, there's only one pilot or one person factored into the calculation for the weight. So we'll have no clue ever of now I'm sure there's like a training thing to figure out um how this thing works. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna load in, you know. But I did want to do some real time weather, real time and right now the Central Australian desert's the only desert that's in, well, actually there's the United States too, but okay. Yes, I am ready to. I mean, I guess I want to close the door maybe? That is very nicely detailed though. Looks very, very good. This would be fun to try out in VR. Do these buttons. Oh shit. I can't read space Arabic, god damn it. Okay. I think we can fix that with um I need to see enforced flight plan. UI panel open to start. Checklist UI panel open to start. As a chase cam. Light shut down. Auto trim. Wait. Auto power while braking. Wait, they added new options. What the hell? No, what I want is the pointer. Would it be in here or would it be in might be this. Okay, I lied. Minimum text size and rescale. For mouse users, lock modes of universal controls available for a variety of peripherals. Wait, what does this mean? Oh, no. I don't, instrument name. Yes. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that just for now because um, COM1, inop. Those are both COM1. Is there panel lights, landing lights, dome light, inop, left door? Here we go. Nothing. Okay, I need to find the power button. Okay. Okay. So batteries on. Really like this symbol right there. Cool. How the fuck do I I'm gonna look up the controls. Cause like what the fuck? Oh, does this thing have a checklist? Battery on, fuel shut off. Avionics are just turned on. Okay. So these are both buttons. Wow. Okay. Fuel valve is open. I wish these would light up like if you press them or something like that. But you know when it's on its on state instead of its off state. Avionics on. Glider mode. What? Heading bug. Oh, that's cool. They added sounds to all the ground vehicles. Oh, that's gonna be so. Okay, so glider mode off. Wing brake, booster mode off. Wings unfold. Starter. Alternator on. Landing lights. Your lights are. Oh god. Landing gear retract. Is there a retract button here? Okay. There's a button. Here, I have to take the D10 out of my throttle. Real quick. Okay. So it should be I think I have it set to this should be my throttle, I think. No, that's not it. There we go. It handles just like a helicopter. Okay. This thing flies incredibly fast. Did I change the controls recently on how this works? God damn it. Okay, that's interesting. So the power is done by the twisting of this handle over here. No prop control. Ooh, pulling G's. See how far this thing can climb. curious about that. It's like its max operating altitude. This thing has, for a helicopter like alternative, this thing has serious performance. We have a couple of wing brakes. Oh, that's cool. So different wings make different angles. There's different angles of attack, so you get downforce on some parts, lift on the other. Yeah, and that turns it. Oh, that's really awesome. Oh, now wing brake. How well can we hover with this thing? Okay, that's almost near max power now. Let's give it some forward speed. Come on, forward speed. Want to know it's down just a little bit. There we go. Or, because we have a lot of potential energy. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of nose down. They should put that onto, because you have two buttons on these controls, so. The sound design is really, really great. I was not expecting that. Oh, it's got a really, really, really good roll rate. The shadow. Look at our shadow we're casting. Nuts! Absolutely nuts. And it can pull G's, which is like nuts. And it can take G's, which is surprising. Well, I mean, you know, it's the future. It's supposed to be 20,000 years into the future, so. I wonder if it has some kind of like automatic trimmers of like. Well, no, because it's after the Balerian Jihad, so there's no. Should be no thinking machines on a machine like this. What if I just wanted to do like a nice leisurely? Where the hell's the airport? I seem to remember the airport being somewhere over here somewhere. I know, lots of brush. Not very characteristic of Arrakis, but look at how much dust it kicks up. Holy shit. I think this is it. No, this is some town, I think. I think. Yeah, this is too close to the Australia Rock. Oh shit, I can't remember where I landed. The problem is I can't tell where north is on this map. Or on this compass, or whatever this is. This is not turning... See how that doesn't make any sense? Here we go. Oh no, here it is. No flaps. It's basically just helicopter physics. Here on out. Let's see. Landing gear. Okay. I think you're gonna land it on that patch of dirt right in the middle next to the. I just hate these helicopter physics, though. Almost got it into hover mode. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. It's a Slicer Shanks. We are trying to land an Ornithopter. Oh, a little bit of a burble right there. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Too much rate of descent. Just ease off the power just by a little bit. Problem is, I am not the best at landing. Be lurking while I play some COD. After you follow, it would be cool if you check me. Hey, for sure, yeah, no problem. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate the lurk. Much, much appreciated. Enjoy yourself. And nice and easy. There we go. Come down on the power. Nice. Oh, I will call that a success. I will call that a success. Now, what I wanted to see is these instruments. It's a heading bug. So there's a way to, like, you could change the frequencies, but then it doesn't... There's no way to see what frequency you've changed it to. That's so weird. Booster... Oh, wait, those are those rocket boosters at the back. Okay. Yes. Oh, so it opens the door at the back, too. Interesting. Did they change the... What was it? The camera controls? Um... Oh, they did. Okay. They changed them to like these yaw left, yaw right. Guessing I. Okay. Why did they change things? Did they change the zoom as well? Please don't zoom. No, how do you move it? How do you translate the drone? And the other thing too, there aren't any like external lights. Very neat design though, but there's like not a lot of space on the inside of one of these things for how large the wings are, which is interesting. Just thought I'd point that out. All right, so we're gonna take this thing. Let's take it to Monument Valley. Hell yeah. Let's see, where's it daytime now? I might just throw up a flight around because this is kind of midday time, so. Oh, is Telluride right there? Huh. Yeah, here we go. So Monument Valley's right there, so oh, well, this doesn't have any. So we'll start at like. We should be fine with that. We're not taking it too far anyway, so. Oh, actually a lot of vegetation out here. Okay, so make sure all these modes are off. Turn the battery on, fuel valve. Oh, turn the. What uses the heading bug if it's not gonna? I guess is that north? Is that supposed? We'll find out in a second. That is such a cool animation, though. guess we'll link the models together. Okay. Yeah, green, 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 green. And the land lights on. Ugh. You're up. We just practice hovering with this thing. It's huge though. You are limited in like a lot of places you can land because the wings are so wide. It's so quick though. Very, very fast. Just cut the power, put a little bit of, just put like a little bit of rudder in. We want time to explore, you know, Monument Valley. Giving, you know, giving the tour to Muad'Dib. Chani in the back. I'm sure it's throwing up by now. I have to really anticipate that rate of descent though. So it's not the best at hovering. It's pretty good at going straight and fast. if you look out to your left, you'll see the beginnings of what is widely known as Monument Valley. That's the other thing too. The best view is out the side. So okay, so yeah, this compass is kind of relatively showing where north is. That's basically where north is, but it's just I don't know. It's not the best. I'll have to fly it somewhere where I know relatively where shit is and really give it a good test for like, I don't know. Yeah, the tricky thing about this aircraft is it has a lot of power. So it's just tricky um, to control all that power. Put in a side slip. There we go. Nice and easy on the controls. Very nice and easy on the controls. Okay, so there's one spot. I'm pretty sure it's like I think I could thread the needle through. I don't know if it's this spot or if it's later on in the rock formation. I can't remember. Well, let's see. Only one way to find out, right? Easy. And here's some blade chop. let's go see the other rock formations. Yeah, this thing does not like going backwards. It is not set up for going backwards, that's for sure. Slowly gaining my helicopter skills back. Just a little bit. Last one. Last rock. Nice and easy on the controls, nice and easy. Be a cool tour to do, helicopter tour of Monument Valley. Ooh. Yeah, see, now it's flying like an airplane. But it does look like it has a max speed tape or something like that, but like there's no notch to show you, okay, that's the speed that you're at. Doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I guess I suppose that's north. It's very hard to read though. Because everything is in, how do you call it? Space Arabic. Okay, I know if I travel east, there's an airport, or we actually intersect with the Grand Canyon. Yeah, let's go over to the Grand Canyon. Let's go have some fun in the Grand Canyon. We'll enjoy the series, and I know the Grand Canyon is basically in a general direction, like due east. That's as best as I know it. Guess what? This is acting as my G meter? Has to be. So I know that's a mountain over there. You know what I could do? What I could do is, I could start this guy up. Yeah, there we go. Everything trimmed out. There we go. Okay. That should be connected now, and then let's bring up... You can't see this because it's, yeah, that's working. There's an extra screen I could throw up that shows my ForeFlight app and everything, but I don't feel like getting all of that to work. So actually, because we are actually on the south side of Lake Powell, this is Mount Navajo off to our, it's like our northwest at the moment. Oh, did I get my east and west mixed up earlier? This is actually west we're traveling. Our ground speed, wow! That's why our ground speed is almost 400 knots. So yeah, this is as fast as a jet airliner. Holy crap. It's actually not that bad of a way to get around. Yeah, this is such a nice game to stream because, well, if you're not in the city, like the graphics are just so easy on the GPU. I should load up Batsim. That's what I should do. We'll do a Batsim flight after this. How about that? Oh, shut up. Or 21 ground speed. And the zero aerobatics? Oh shit. Yeah, you're gonna pull a lot of G, especially at this speed. And altitude 10,000, 11,000 feet. And how about I seem to get faster the closer to the ground I am. It seems to be the case. Because now I'm only doing about 370 knots. It's not a case of you get better performance the higher up you go, like in most turbine aircraft. 400 knots in a slight dive. Okay. And that with the caveat that we don't know if this thing has an oxygen system or not, or even if it's that modeled in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm sorry, but that's just so cool to look at. Yeah, so it totally makes sense that this would be a main form of transport, like around Arrakis, because we're going as fast as the freaking jet airliner, and it can land like a helicopter. I don't think there's a single helicopter in existence that has this kind of performance envelope. Some very pretty terrain out here by like Powell though. Okay, yeah, so it's true. This little notch right here is following north. It's just a very weird way, because then this heading bug isn't... I don't even know what it's used for, the heading bug. And it's a VFR only aircraft. So that limits the weather conditions that you'd be using it. Well, I mean, although what weather would there be on Arrakis? There is no weather. There is no weather, just dust storms, right? Coriolis storms. And you're not flying in a Coriolis storm, so... Yeah, kids. Yeah, this is insane. Like, I'm going as fast as a jetliner across the ground. We could probably take this all the way to Los Angeles if we wanted to. Okay, so the Grand Canyon starts off to my left. There it is. We're gonna send this thing through the Grand Canyon. Do, 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 do. Oh, there's a dam. Yeah, wait, those turns are way too tight. Even for an Ornithopter. Maybe if I drop the power. Oh wait, we have a glide mode, right? A very tight turn coming up. Taking it at a very conservative speed here. Oh yeah, we can do this. You know, just following the Colorado River. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Right? Very interesting how the landscape changes, though. Yes, let's fly underneath the bridge. Must be cool. This valley's barely wide enough for the wings of the Ornithopter. Yeah, we're gonna fly over this portion until we find uh, a place where the walls are not gonna be encroaching upon us. What I'm gonna say. I don't know how much altitude we drop by going through the Grand Canyon. Hello, Avier. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Are you out of work already, Ave? I don't know why that question came to mind. Oh yeah, this thing has the makings of a varsity athlete. What's crazy is I can still bank this thing and we're still doing like over 300 knots. Like this thing has crazy performance. Even while we're doing maneuvers in a canyon. Rosie, welcome to the stream. It's a Slicer Shanks. We are flying the Dune Ornithopter in the Grand Canyon right now. How am I doing? I am doing great. How are you doing, Rosie? Here we go. We're doing about there we go, 400 knots. And we're in the Grand Canyon. Are you Dune good? Are you Doom good? Joke sounded better in my head. Oh, okay, so the ADI is giving us bank, but it's level with the horizon, which is... It's actually how it's supposed to work, but it's just... It's not banking all the way. So it's not giving a true read of the horizon, but... Okay, let's cut the power, because it's going to be on... Yeah, there we go. High energy turn. Okay. Bank, 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 bank. We're still doing 200 knots. Absolutely. Plug yourself, introduce yourself, of course. Welcome to the stream, Rosie. Oh, there's snow over here. I guess Microsoft Flight Sim has like a snow layer or something like that. Yeah, look, because it's even on these edges over here. Oh gosh. Oh, we're at like 280 pulling. God knows how many G's. Okay, increase the power. I'm a commission-based digital artist and have capability to create customized and impressive assets for the stream. Would you like to review some of my previous work? Hey, you know what? If you shoot me a whisper on Twitch, I don't have Twitch.tvs open at the moment, but yeah, it's like drop a link, in my whispers. I think they're open, and yeah, be happy to check them out. That's good timing too, because eventually, like in the future, once I get my instruction job together, I do want to invest in some VTuber sprites. Yeah. Mission basic. Yeah. Go ahead and send the link, and I'll be able to check it out. Be Sandy's. Yeah, sure, no problem. Can I roughly describe my Discord? Um, my Discord, like my profile? It's exactly the same that you see on the screen. It's the icon is Elmo. That, yeah, Avery. That's a very weird question to ask, isn't it? As I described my Discord, it's a big old box on my screen. It contains all my friends and all the memes that they post. Very interesting. I think we go. Oh, that's interesting. That's a new feature. Sorry, I was distracted by my map software. Watch the turn. Let's drop the speed a little bit because we are doing a bit of a turn. So the Colorado River does turn way, way west now. So we're mostly southbound. Now we're turning west. Rosie, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. There's still that bug. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like this weird like line on the horizon. And that's been in the game like ever since the game came out. More than 3 years ago? Wow. Crazy to believe that I'm calling this game old. Oh, what's that? Some never seen that before. It's a house. Right on the banks of the Colorado River. Just do a little bit of a maybe not a barrel roll. Gosh. Not a G's that I'm pulling here. Oh god. Oh, we survived. We survived the freeze of death. The lag of death. I was playing Siege not too long ago with some friends of mine, and like if it lags, like even by a little bit, you will crash out of Rainbow Six Siege. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay. Unbeknownst to me, little did I know, that the Grand Canyon's actually big! We're not even like halfway through, gosh. This thing's just a lot of fun to fly, though. It's got, as of course, as one would say, like out of this world performance, because it's fictional and not a real life aircraft. Because it really handles like a fighter jet, but the funny thing is like there's no, it has like basic seat restraints. There are no G suits or anything. I don't know if a still suit works like a G suit. I don't think it does. I don't know, maybe later on in the evening I might take this thing over Wadi Rum where they did the live action filming for the Dune movies. And that's way out in Jordan, and it's still nighttime over there, so I like running this with the real life weather, which means you also have to run it with real life date and time as well. Okay, two big turns. We're just gonna delete the next section of the Grand Canyon by doing this. We're gonna go up, watch the G's as we come up and over. Starting to get that tunnel vision. We'll cut the power. Come over top this way. We'll do this. Another section we can delete coming up. So we'll max out the power. And then and here's what we're gonna do. This is a pretty deep section of the canyon. Full power, doing 432 knots. We'll pitch up. Ease up on the pitch. We don't have a G-suit. Max out the altitude. And we'll go into dive mode. Oh god. Yeah, the sound design on this thing is incredible. I love it. So we'll hit that mode again once we crest over this hill. So we'll bank up, we'll store some energy. Dive mode once again. Ooh, almost read out. Let's take the power out. Well, the river is... Where's the river? The river's over there. There we go. Yeah, watch the G's, watch the G's. We're still at like 3,000 feet of altitude, which is insane. But I wonder what the GPS reception would be out here, because you literally have canyon walls like above you. So I don't know if those obscure satellites or not. the canyon gets really deep over here. This turn right here, let's bleed off some speed. Yes, 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 yes. Positive G's with a barrel roll. Oh gosh. Lost all my speed. Have to put some rudder in. Complete this turn. The other thing too is, so this thing started off with about like 50% fuel. I don't know what the fuel burn rate is in this thing is. Because there's no meter that tells me, you know. I don't have a fuel tank indicator on this thing. Kinda sucks. It's the moon. Okay, we're starting to come up on the Bravo airspace of Las Vegas. We got one more S turn in this river. It's gonna take us south first. Not too many kinks in this river. Maybe a couple more. Then it should dump us eventually out into the lake that's created by Hoover Dam. I'm just so floored that it can fly so fast, though. That's insane. Whew. There we go. It's called Lake Mead. Almost at Lake Mead. I gotta do that kayaking tour, the Colorado River. I gotta do that someday. Because we have been flying through this thing at like 300 knots, and it's still taking us probably a good 15-30 minutes to fly through the whole entire thing. Like 100 miles or so of Grand Canyon. Gee, I wonder why they call it that, the Grand Canyon. Wow. Yeah, just simply taking the power out, really great air brake. And then yeah, we'll just land at this thing at like, I don't know, a Karen, or we'll land it at Nellis, something like that. One game I haven't tried out in a while is Elite Dangerous. I heard they just came out with a new update for it that they've actually added some stuff to the game, which is like surprising. They haven't added stuff to Elite Dangerous in quite a while. But I played Odyssey probably a couple years ago, I want to say, with a friend of mine. And I think that's the only time we ever played it. Are those waterfalls? It can't be. Yeah, it might be a goof in the terrain loading. my panel lights? There we go. This should be the end of the Grand Canyon. And then Las Vegas is not too far from there. Have it. That was the Grand Canyon. Which means this is Lake Mead. Flying over water? Are you joking? That's not correct. It's a hill made of water. It's the textures are a little goofy is probably what's happening. Not there, somewhere is Las Vegas. I do really like how huge the side windows are. So you get this really incredible view, like right below you, to either side of you. Other than that. And then it's also really incredibly fast. It seems like the higher up you go, the slower your ground speed is, which is like counterintuitive. But you know, it being an ornithopter and all. This is glide mode up here, dive mode up here. That's counterintuitive though, like, I fly faster the closer to the ground I am. I mean, it does make it more exciting, I guess. May as well. Oh God. Yes, I know, Siri, thank you. Hey, look, guys, another wall of water. Isn't that neat? Shade Rue, welcome to the stream. It's a Slicer Shanks. How are you doing? That's how you say your name, right? Am I saying it wrong? Let's drop the speed just by a little bit. You liking? How am I liking the Thopter? It's a very... I don't know how to quantify it. Like, I've been explaining. So one of the quirks about it is that it's faster closer to the ground than it is up at altitude. So it really... Oh, shader. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah. So it has a much faster ground speed the closer to the ground you are. So it really forces you to like get down and like really experience the scenery and all that. Right now, you can't see my ForeFlight yet because I don't have my iPad screen being mirrored to the computer right now. But oh, I'm not on a server right now. But I mean, right now it's doing like almost 450 knots ground speed, which is just about as fast as you can go, like at a modern like airliner. So it means you can really do like really fast cross countries in this thing. So like right now, like we started out at like Monument Valley, right? And we just flew through the Grand Canyon, and we're coming up on Las Vegas right now. So it's really really fast. Oh yeah, I'm sure in VR it's an absolute blast. It's just if my VR performance wasn't suffering so much, I could totally wing it, right? I would love to. I think I just need a... Oh, you fly with the doors open? And the visibility is great as it is. Like, they're huge doors, so... They're really huge windows. Lower the rendering resolution. You know, I've tried different things. I've tried doing, like not using... I think I'm using, like, DLAA. And, like, DLAA is the only way I can get good performance and, like, not have to mess around with the... Yeah, with the resolution or anything, because for me, like, I usually fly the big tube liners, and being able to read the screens and all that is really kind of important. And what sucks is, like, with DLAA, like, it hurts your ability to be able to read all those screens and all that, so... We flew over... I don't know what that is we flew over. There's, like, an army depot out here somewhere. Bush, yay! Yeah. There are, I'm sure, some really good payware bush planes out there I'd really like to try out. But I don't know, like my main time sinks are the fly-by-wire Airbus, the PMDG 737. Oh yeah, plenty of good freeware, always. And then mainly I fly a lot of Got Friends planes. I think I've heard of that group before, yeah. And then I also play a ton of DCS, so I've got my my squadron that I fly with on the weekends. I fly the F-18 mainly with them, but I fly a bunch of other modules as well. I just got back into learning the F-15. So I have a couple streams where I've been trying out dogfighting in the F-15 as well. But welcome, welcome. Glad you are all here. And we're just gonna try a landing here at Nellis Air Force Base. Or I could go out to Area 51 if I wanted to. Not that far. Yeah, they don't have any of the aircraft shelters. And shaded. All right. Have the landing gear. Landing this thing has had its fair share of difficulty, so. Shader, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Arrest the descent. Arrest the descent. Ugh. Okay, this is good. This is good. Just inch the power out. Inch the power out. Just a little bit more. Little bit more. There we go. I'll take it. I will take it. Alright, let's stop the engine. Oh wow. Look at this. Yeah, the sound design on this thing, the XF11. Let me look that up. Got me curious. You've got me curious. XF11. Let's see. Microsoft Flight Sim XF. What's this? Oh, that's the Howard Hughes airplane. Yes. Yeah, it's supposed to be huge, right? Okay, so we'll stow the... stow these wings. Talk to the guy who made the mod. It's a great plane. I'm sure it's supposed to be very... it's supposed to have a lot of performance. And like the wingspan is supposed to be like absolutely... so yeah, I'll have to give this a try, because yeah, I'd pay $27 for that. But there's also like a bunch of other stuff that I DLCs and whatnot that I'm trying to save up for, so it's kind of I'll put a pin in it. I'm putting a pin in that, like I'm putting a pin in the 800 series of the PMG 737. I gotta save up for, I can't remember who's like on the verge of releasing, I think the MD-11, I want to say, for Microsoft Flight Sim. And then, oh yeah, and the Phoenix. The Phoenix Sims A320 is something I really want to check out as well. Really waiting for someone to come out with a really great 757. I love that plane to death. And so far, I think the closest study level sim that there is like available for a 757 is like it's an X-plane. Like that's the only place you can fly as an X-plane. Now I have played X-plane before, and I think I have a bunch of streams, way old streams that I did back in like 2018, 2019, all in X-plane that I've since ditched because Microsoft Flight Sim came out, right? So yeah, I need to exercise the study level muscles as they deteriorate over time, right? Alright. I'm curious. I'm curious. Oh, it's not the app I wanted to see. Who else is playing? There we go. Let's see. It's got... No one else is playing the Ornithopter? Come on. There's gotta be somebody else out there playing the Ornithopter. This. We got a furry. There's a furry playing Microsoft Flight Sim. You don't see that every day. Who else is... Oh. We'll keep it Flight Sim related. I think that's... Such an interesting thumbnail. He's using like a VTuber something that I've never seen before. That's interesting. Is that my Discord? So alerta. Oh, we got a... Oh, this is interesting. We got a controller. Oh, we got a controller over here. Oh, I've never seen this. Okay. Okay, I gotta do this, because... I have to check this out. Alright. Alright guys, so we're gonna end the stream there. I just wanted to really check this out for, you know, just a couple minutes and see how it flies. It's got really great performance. I really like the Ornithopter, so if I ever wanted to do any, you know, check out any scenery, this is really kind of the ultimate VFR vehicle at the moment. But if you join me at any point during the stream, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me and checking out the Dune Ornithopter in Microsoft Flight Sim. We're going to raid over to STW222. He's a controller, and he's doing VATSIM controlling right now for Microsoft Flight Sim. So please, let's give them all a really big hello. And once again, thank you all so much for joining me. And until next time, folks, see ya!